If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description.
Tyler, the creator, blessed us with the deluxe to his latest album, Call Me If You Get Lost, called The Estate Sale. Now, I made a couple of videos leading up to the release of this deluxe. I went over the different theories we got, but today we actually got the final product. By the time you're listening, maybe it's already like a day past or two, but I wanted to give my first thoughts on this after listening to it for, a couple of times. Only 8 new tracks, so we got, it's not like a whole lot new material, but there's definitely a lot of things that need to be said about this and that I think are also very important that we discuss. So let's jump straight into this. Yes, I know DJ Drama said at the end of Sorry Not Sorry, which is also the last track on the track list, that this era wasn't done and that we're in for a whole new era. So, the old one is done and now we're heading into a new one. But we'll get to that at the end of the video. Let's talk about the new tracks first, because if you're a part of the Discord, which if you're not yet, you're missing out on something. Best hip hop community on this planet. In the description, join the Discord server, join the community. But on there, I gave it a 6 out of 10. And I wanted to kind of, give my clarification on that. Because when you actually go through these tracks, I don't think that if he dropped these as a standalone, project, that I would give this a 6 out of 10. I would probably give it a 7 or 8 to be real. But let's go through this. Everything Must Go. The first track of the deluxe was kind of like the intro, just basically announcing that everything he had stored up, quote unquote, the estate sale, had to go. So that's why he's giving us the tracks. The first track is Stuntman with Vince Staples. And as soon as I went into this track, I was like, hold up, what's going on? Because the mixing on this track isn't very good. The leveling of the vocals, for some reason, throws me off a lot. Now, let me know what you think about this in the comments, but I've listened to this on 3 different references now, and it always sounds very quiet, very low. And I know that it's not like the whole album, because the next track immediately sounds better. So I don't know what they did with the mixing on this one, but the leveling wasn't too good. And it's not a song that I'm particularly excited about. It just kind of feels like the vocals are giving off such low energy that, Vince also can't really come through with anything. So I was kind of like, oh, well, this is kind of like demos. But then the next track is What a Day, which directly would fit into the narrative of Call Me If You Get Lost. We have a very, very storytelling track on this one. And I get why he didn't put it on there, because if you listen to Call Me If You Get Lost, it has a narrative, it has a story behind it. We have the whole theme of traveling and expanding your horizon while also being introduced to this love story, of him being in love with his best friend's girlfriend, or at least they got something going on. So we know all about that, and maybe this track didn't fit into the way that he wanted this thing to be narrated, but still, it would have, from the vibe, it would have fit in perfectly. And what an amazing instrumental as well. Generally, the production, the beat selection on most of these is immaculate. So big shout out to Tyler. Then the next one, Wharf Talk with A$AP Rocky. Of course, a lot of people saw this and they were pretty excited, because we got Potato Salad, we got Who Dat Boy off of Flower Boy. So the two of them have always been, pretty solid duo. We still have the Wang Sap album that is supposedly coming out at some point, even though we don't know anything about it. So I don't think we're actually getting it anytime soon, maybe in a couple of years' time. But, this track is pretty good. I was expecting a little bit longer of an A$AP Rocky verse, to be honest with y'all. A lot of y'all said that on the Discord too, so I get what you're saying. But it was a good track. This one would have fit in perfectly with the narrative of the OG album as well, though, which just shows me that even though these are leftovers, Tyler never makes a song for an album that doesn't directly fit on the album, which I respect a lot. The next one is Dogtooth, also fits in there perfectly with him just fully giving himself to this girl, not wanting anything in return. Y'all know, she come around my face, I don't want nothing in return. Y'all know the one. It's in the charts right now, so it's going pretty dope. I've seen this go number 2 in the top 50 US on Spotify. So Dogtooth is definitely so far the best performing one. The next one, Heaven to Me. This one reminded me a lot of the track November off of Flower Boy, where he was also using November as a metaphor for a, very, good time in his life and where things were going right, where he was having like incredible experiences. And in this sense, he's going through different phases of his life and talking about what heaven to him meant at those different stages of his life. And this, as you know, to me, this wouldn't fit into the narrative of Call Me If You Get Lost, the OG album, so I get why he didn't put it on here, but it's an amazing track. And also the instrumental on this one, again, the beat selection is insane. Then we got Boyfriend Girlfriend. It says 2020 demo with YG. I like Tyler on this type of YG instrumental, you know, some West Coast instrumental. Really like that. It fits pretty good. It would have also fit on the theme of the album with like him wanting someone to talk to when he's alone, someone to be his boyfriend, girlfriend, doesn't matter. He can take both. You know, it's just Tyler. So it would have fit in, but I'm glad that this one didn't make the album because, and even though it's interesting to listen to a style like this on the deluxe, I don't think it would have fit in pretty well with the rest of the album. And the last track is Sorry Not Sorry. A lot of people saying this is The Heart Part 5, referring to Kendrick. A lot of people saying this is one of his best songs, top 5 discography. I've seen a lot of those claims already on the Discord. To me, not yet. It is an incredible track though, and you know we gotta talk about that music video. I will do a breakdown of the music video and go into a lot of theories about this track in a future video. It's likely coming out Tuesday of next week, so in 2 days, so make sure you're subscribed for that whole breakdown and the analysis of the Sorry Not Sorry music video, and also about the theories about a possible new album and a new era coming out. We'll touch on that in a second though. But Sorry Not Sorry, him apologizing for all his shortcomings, him apologizing for all his flaws and to all the people that he may have let down over his entire life. Generally a very introspective track. I really like this one. I think that this could be one of Tyler's best tracks of all time. As y'all said, I think that this could actually be it. It's also, you know, one of the ones that's doing the best. And obviously, as I already said, when you go, you know, to the end of that track and you actually listen to what DJ Drama's saying, he's saying that there is a new era upon us and that this time they're actually gone, like they're out, this is done, and a new era is coming. So that is a pretty good hint that a new album is in the works with a new persona. No Tyler Baudelaire, no Igor, no Flower Boy. All those are in the past. We're getting a new one. But as I said, make sure you're subscribed to be notified when the videos on the details of this drop. Now, what I also got to mention is that we got a music video for 3 of the deluxe ones so far. For 3 tracks on the deluxe, and there's only 7 full tracks on the deluxe. We got one for Dogtooth, the OG one, which was pretty cool. I like the visuals of this a lot. I like the style that he's going for. We got one for Sorry Not Sorry, which was the big one with him killing off his alter egos, with him killing off all the different personas that he has, you know, taken on over his entire career. And we got one for Wharf Talk with A$AP Rocky just, you know, today as the album came out. I'm not sure if we're going to get other music videos, but what I do want to say, this man put out full budget production music videos for these tracks. Like, he didn't just put out a deluxe. He put out the highest quality videos with the best animation, with the best directing that you could possibly imagine, likely even better than the videos he did for the OG album. That is so insane. And my guess is that he didn't have these done just when he decided to have this as the deluxe. I'm guessing that he actually had these done before the album came out, and then he decided to not put these tracks on there. Because when you also look at like A$AP Rocky's wearing like his Gucci suit, oversized suit in the Wharf Talk video, that was like that wave in 2021 where him and Tyler the Gucci commercial, the Gucci collection for that one season. And so that was around the time that Call Me If You Get Lost came out. And so I'm guessing they also did the video around the same time. And so they had this in planning for a very long time. And to me, that is just something that I respect a lot, when he puts this much effort into something and at the end is like, you know what? I'm actually not going to put this on the album. I'm making the conscious decision of not putting this high-effort product on the album because the way that it is, I like it better without this. Without the A$AP Rocky feature that would have been very big, without the big music video for it, and now he's putting it out as a deluxe. That is insane. So I'm really happy with this deluxe. As I said, I gave it a 6 out of 10, but only because I don't think that it's as good as the OG album. If this came out as a standalone project, likely 7 or 8. Let me say it like that. Now, that's it for now. As I said, make sure you're subscribed to be up to date with everything that I'm still dropping on the new Tyler album, because there's still a lot that we got to go over. A lot of y'all kept posting interesting theories in the comments, so make sure to keep doing that. If you also want a theory that you think has a lot of evidence to support it, be featured in a future video. But until then, let me know what you think about this. What's your favorite track on here? What's your least favorite track on here? Did it live up to your expectations? And what do you expect from the new Tyler album? And when do you think it's coming out? All your thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments down below.
If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.